to ensure that all people have equal opportunities for education, work, art, sports, health and success is the motto of Samarthanam. Samarthanam means support or empowerment, and we believe in extending all the support needed to people with disabilities and the underprivileged for their empowerment and independent living. Breaking stereotypes are 25 years of persistence and hard work towards transforming the lives of 100,000 people with disabilities is evident in the inspirational lives being led by our beneficiaries today. Samarthanam since 1997 has incrementally been supporting people in need through its programs, which are carefully designed to suit the requirements of our diverse and skilled beneficiaries. Envisioning an inclusive world and a world of equal opportunities was the founding stone of Samarthanam. It is not sight but the vision that drives success, and our founder is a living example of it. National award-winning Dr. Mahantesh GK is a visually challenged individual who built Samarthanam, an abode for people with disabilities and the underserved. He saw what was invisible to the others, the ability.
I became visually impaired when I was 6 months old baby. Because of my joint family, who were very progressive, ensured all my needs were met. Therefore, I never felt I was different from others. We are not born with societal empowerment, but I was fortunate as it was bestowed on me by my mother. When I was joining Sri Ramana Maharshi Academy for the Blind as a student, she told me, if others knowingly, unknowingly takes your belongings, don't worry, they need it more than you.
Present across 13 cities, Samarthanam has consultative status with United Nations under ECOSOC since 2015 and is also a CRISIL-rated organization for its financial transparency with over 600 plus employees, of which 34% of them are people with disabilities. Gaining support from US and UK is a testimony to the relentless service rendered by the team and volunteers.
25 years of committed service has led to the establishment of many centers across with diverse initiatives. All programs of Samarthanam are designed in a sustainable, replicable and scalable model, aligning with Sustainable Development Goals of United Nations.
Samarthanam has endeavored into exclusive verticals for the betterment of society at large. Freedom is meaningless if you cannot feed children. Samarthanam's Vidya Prasad serves over 7,300 plus nutritious meals every day in 52 schools. Cooked with love under hygienic conditions, food is prepared and supplied from a centralized kitchen. We have been able to help in decreased absenteeism in schools with healthier children. Samarthanam runs residential schools from Standard 1 to 10 with a cost-free education model. The classrooms of Samarthanam reflect its vision of inclusive society, equality and justice for all. Education in Samarthanam is not mere learning of facts, but training the mind to think. We focus on smart classes with innovative methods like Tinker Labs, games and animation, mobile app development, robotics, microbit, 3D printing and artificial intelligence learning module. With the help of digitalization, Samarthanam is able to introduce sophistication at the grassroots level of education for students hailing from all backgrounds, spread across 200 plus government schools, benefiting approximately 3 lakh plus kids pan-India in 10 states. All this aligns with the National Education Policy (NEP) program approved by the Union Cabinet of India. After basic education, Samarthanam's LRC Livelihood Resource Centre imparts vocational training to students to choose a profession for financial independence. With 12 skilling centres in India, Samarthanam has trained 23,666 plus beneficiaries, with 68% of them placed in new age jobs across India. We ensure we provide technical and sector-based training. we have conducted over 50 job fairs for youth with disabilities aimed at rehabilitating PWDs who have lost their jobs during the pandemic and others looking for jobs.
Technology has been the biggest enabler, especially for disabled people, as it doesn't discriminate. Technology has been an integral part of Samarthanam throughout.
For people without disabilities, technology makes things easier. And for people with disabilities, technology makes things possible. Technology is used effectively in Samarthanam, and free aids and assistive devices are consistently distributed to persons with disabilities to empower them to live an independent life.
Prior to 2010, in India, cricket for the blind was managed by Association Cricket for the Blind in India. In 2010, they decided to move on and handed over the responsibility to me and Nagesh. And we decided to create Cricket Association for the Blind in India, an independent organization supported by Samarthanam Trust to promote, foster, govern and manage the game of cricket for the blind in India from then onwards.
CABI has trained 30,000 blind enthusiasts and is known for its exclusive affiliation with the World Blind Cricket Limited (WBC) and 30 state and union territories boards. The Indian team under the aegis of Samarthanam and CABI has won 4 World Cups since 2010 and is the only team that is the champion of all formats of the game. It's not just about the game, but an opportunity to build confidence in youth with disabilities and used as a transformational tool to mainstream them into Samarthanam's diverse initiatives.
Salute to the spirit of the blind cricketers. They remind us that disability is only in the mind.
Invigorating unity through the power of music and dance, Sunadha is empaneled with the group Indian Council for Cultural Relations (ICCR), which is a part of the Ministry of External Affairs (MOMA), Government of India, and has had over 3,000 performances across 3 continents. Our recent endeavour is a dedicated 32,284 square foot state-of-the-art facility known as Samarthanam Art Centre. The Art Centre will be a space for accessible performances from actors in wheelchairs to artists with a spectrum of disabilities, where each artist will find a common desire to perform. A home for women in distress and the well-being of their children is Swadhara Graha, the rehabilitation centre of Samarthanam, which lends a helping hand to women in distress who along with their children receive protection and vocational training, helping them recuperate and become independent. Samarthanam's Parisara, the environmental initiative, works with an untiring motto of spreading awareness that when we refuse to reuse, it's the earth you abuse. Parisara implements cost-effective solutions for waste collection and reduces the burden on landfills. Parisara reaches out to hundreds of corporates and processes 2.6 lakh tons of dry waste every year. The dry waste collection drive has spread awareness and reached and sensitized 20% of the city's population. 4 disabled-friendly railway stations in Bangalore have been inaugurated to facilitate independent mobility within the station for the visually impaired, speech and hearing impaired and senior citizens. Braille maps, signage, ticket counters, platform indicators, portable ramps, railings, modified toilets and special waiting rooms for the differently abled passengers in over 100 railway stations across 10 states have been completed. The Walkathon is an annual feature organized by Samarthanam Trust for the Disabled since 2005 on specific themes every year to commemorate World Disability Day. Such events create awareness and, more importantly, call for concerted action. Some of the Walkathon themes have been I Support Blind Cricket, Enabling Accessibility, Save Water, Save Life. During the COVID pandemic, Samarthanam was able to reach 10 lakh lives by providing resources to the adversely affected communities and hospitals by providing them with dry ration kits, packed food, health kits, ICU beds, ICU ambulance vehicles, medical supplies, modular ICU unit and RT-PCR kits. Since vaccination is our only way to stay safe, numerous vaccination campaigns were organized to immunize a large group of people.
I owe the success of Samarthanam to my passionate and committed team, and the unstinted support from our donors, volunteers, partners, and government.
We would like to invite more philanthropists to help us enable persons with disabilities to become taxpayers instead of being treated as passive recipients. Samarthanam has envisioned to touch at least 10 lakh lives by 2030, providing comprehensive solutions to the disabled and underserved communities. Samarthanam believes in working together towards the cause of equality. Equality to all of God's children, immaterial of their physical, economical, or geographical situation. We have helped every individual who has sought help.
25 years of uninterrupted, impactful journey, we feel we have accomplished more than what we envisioned. However, there is much more to be done. Samarthanam envisions to touch million lives by 2030.
Come, be a part of the difference. Be the change you want to see. Come, be a part of Samarthanam.